I'd like to call to order the Village of Riverside Board of Trustees regular meeting of Thursday, May 1st, 2025. Please stand as you're able for the Pledge of Allegiance. The President's report for the regular meeting. Before I read a proclamation honoring Trustee Clarity's work with the village, I would like to make some brief comments. I think it's very important for all the trustees and for everyone in the community to understand the great work that we as a group do as a board. Of course, always with the support of our staff. So I want to just mention some of the projects that we've completed in the last 4 years during Trustee Clarity's term. Manager Francis gave me a 4-page list, but I'm not going to read all of it. So I just want you to know there's 4 pages worth there of just brief highlights of what we as a group with Trustee Clarity's help has accomplished. Capital projects, we redid Selborne Road, Kent Road, Shenstone Road, Park Path at Turtle Park, Swan Pond Path, one that's particularly dear to my heart, wayfinding signage by the zoo, water replacement program, economic development in our business districts. We created 2 business districts, one at Harlem and Long Common, one at Harlem and Burlington. I think our work, the village's work in that area of Harlem and Long Common has transformed that intersection with more to come. The Business District 2 has also provided great success for the village. Sherwin-Williams opened up. We've acquired property at 363 East Burlington, and we're in the middle of a contract to sell 2 village-owned parcels for new development in that area. Other business-related development activities, we received and processed the first planned unit development application. That's for the building on Burlington Street, the multifamily residential building. We've had 10 new brick and mortar businesses just in 2024. Completed 2 major code updates, the zoning code update and the rental registry and inspection program. I want to mention on the rental registry and inspection program, Megan's background in her legal background, but also her measured and considerable, I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but her approach to that program helped us tremendously in getting that done. And it's a very important program for this village. It's made a real difference in the lives of people who live in this village. Some long-term plans and public feedback. Parks and Recreation programming and facility plan is nearing completion, and we just tonight approved a climate action and resiliency plan. And it's not last, but something again that I really want to that all of us are so proud of, and again that Trustee Clarity with her sharp mind and ability to work with the rest of the board had a hand in, and that was the successful appeal of an Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board decertification of Officer Zena Ramos. That was an injustice being done to one of our police officers, and we as a board, with Trustee Clarity's help and input and all of our input, were successful in getting her back onto the police force and helping our community. Village facilities, I'll mention the Quincy Community Center at 43 East Quincy. The opening of that occurred in the last 4 years and was a big contribution to our village, again, in the area of parks and recreation. Then financial planning. We've reaffirmed the village's AA+ rating standard by Standard & Poor. Standard & Poor. Another big event in this village that has long-term impact on this village is the approval of the referendum question last November that established a permanent source of revenue for our streets, another permanent source of revenue besides motor fuel tax and home rule sales tax. That's a big deal. That lasts forever for this village, and that's kind of the legacy that all of us share, and that Trustee Clarity will take with her. So with that, and as I said, there was plenty more, but those are what I thought were the highlights. I would like to read this proclamation. Whereas Megan Clarity has honorably served as a village trustee from 2021 to 2025, bringing to the board her deep commitment to Riverside and her unwavering dedication to public service. And whereas Megan's professional background as an attorney with both public and private sector experience, combined with her MBA in finance, provided the village with exceptional skills in legal analysis, critical thinking, and prudent financial oversight. And whereas Megan has been recognized for her ability to thoughtfully consider diverse viewpoints, weigh complex issues impartially, and champion balanced, forward-thinking solutions that serve the best interest of Riverside. And whereas as a parent and active member of the Riverside community since 2016, Megan has served as a voice for young families and underrepresented perspectives, bringing compassion, passion, and a strong sense of civic responsibility to her role on the board. And whereas Megan's leadership has been rooted in service, driven by her early career in the federal government and her continued dedication to giving back through significant volunteer efforts and community involvement. And whereas Megan has actively contributed to the community, not only through her public service, but also as a dedicated Girl Scout troop leader for Troop 47220, a committed school volunteer, a participant in professional organizations, and an accomplished triathlete, demonstrating her multifaceted engagement and leadership. And whereas throughout her tenure, Megan Clarity has worked tirelessly to address Riverside's economic challenges with creative and sustainable solutions, always mindful of the long-term impact on residents and the village's future. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the members of the Riverside Board of Trustees, do hereby express to Megan Clarity our sincere and deep appreciation for her outstanding service and dedication to the Village of Riverside and its residents. Dated May 1st, 2025. And before you applaud, Megan, will you join me at the podium? Present this proclamation to you, signed by the Board of Trustees. It's the proclamation that I just read. And Chief Buckley, if you will, our parting gift.
Wow.
To the public, that alone is worth running for office for.
It is. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Thank you, Clerk Stenzel, for shepherding that.
Megan, thank you for your service.
Thank you, everyone. It has been a tremendous privilege and a tremendous honor to work with all of you, from the most dedicated staff in the state to very dedicated volunteers who show up twice a month, do the work, and really put in a lot of work that the public never sees. All the phone calls, all the meetings, the walks we take, the talks that we have to try to make sure that we're being good stewards. I've appreciated all of you, and I'm so grateful to have had this opportunity to get a little closer to our village and understand how things work and to be an advocate. When I decided to run to be trustee, I had a few goals in mind, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done here and that we've done collectively as a group. the 4 pages notwithstanding, what I set out here to do, priorities for me were to be a good steward of our resources, to advocate for the needs of families and children in our community, and to promote economic development. I also personally set out to make sure that when my daughter and all of Riverside's daughters look at senior leadership in government, that they see something that they can relate to. And I'm so grateful that that persists after I'm gone. I wish you all the very best. It has been a true pleasure. I have the utmost confidence that the tremendous work of this body will continue. Thank you.
That concludes my president's report. Manager Francis.
I do not have an additional report this evening.
Resident comments on non-agenda items. I think we covered that in our last Sydney Dye meeting. There's no consent agenda. We have no other business on the agenda. The board does not have a need for executive session this evening. I would ask for a motion and a second to adjourn the executive.
I actually do have a trustee report.
Trustee report, yes,
didn't get done
absolutely.
the first time around. So I
Thank you.
have so much to fill you in on the sesquicentennial Riverside 150 reminders. We have a Mother's Day Higgins glass plate drawing going on. Tickets are $10 each at the Quincy Street Community Center, Village offices, the Riverside Public Library, or available online. Those tickets are available through Sunday, May 4th, with the drawing the following day. With respect to our time capsule fundraiser, the deadline to order a dedicated caplet within our year-end time capsule has been extended to Friday, May 9th. Those caplets are $150 each, and they can be ordered online or at the village office. Our spring photo contest is still going on. Photos featuring eco-friendly actions in Riverside are being accepted now through June 20th and should be submitted to C4 team at riverside.il.us. Also, a 150 Wishes initiative starts today. So if you had one wish for Riverside of the future, what would it be? Your wish could be one of 150 included in the time capsule, along with your name. Wishes should be short, 1 to 2 sentences, and can be emailed to riverside150@riverside.il.us, delivered to village offices, the Quincy Street Community Center, or put in a special drop box with stars all over it in the Riverside Public Library. On May 17th, we have the Riverside Sesquicentennial Bio Blitz coming up. It's going to be a 150-year accounting of all the flora and fauna in Riverside. You can spend time in nature, learn from experts in the field, and you can sign up at the Riverside Public Library, where the first sessions begin at 9 a.m. that Saturday. Last but not least, the committee would like to thank those businesses, community groups, and families that have stepped up to sponsor a 150-themed event or help out towards our whole year of celebratory programming. Like everything in life, the more we chip in where we can, the more we can do on behalf of our community. So you've heard we have our time capsule engagements, our nature-themed events. We'll also have a presence at the farmers market this summer, concerts, a festival, a soiree, and more. So it's not too late to get in on our summer banners. Our sponsorship packet is available online or through any one of our committee members. Commitments that are made by May 12th will help us tremendously. Let's make Riverside history together.
Thank you, Trustee Marshowska. Any other trustee reports? If not, could I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion made. Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Not opposed? We are adjourned.